Hey guys, this is Ryan at Doyle's Automotive. We're here in the shop today working on a customer's 2007 Dodge Durango with a complaint of a check engine light and a little oil can light up on the dashboard. Really nice truck, 113,000 miles, seems to be in really good shape. So we're gonna take a quick look at this. There's a relatively common problem with these in the oil pressure switch, which I'm really suspecting. But we're gonna take a quick look. We do have the YTech program up, and we're gonna take a look right through here and see what's going on. So I'll switch you guys around and we'll take a look. All right, so our program's open. This is YTech program. I'm gonna go ahead and go through to our, go to all DTCs first, see what we got going on here. Light circuits, tire pressure lights, and this is gonna be our problem child right here. Let's see what kind of information is available for this. So we see it's at 113,242. It's got 113,700 on it right now. Fortunately, it does not give us the oil pressure reading at the time, which is kind of crappy of Chrysler. Let's see if there's any snapshot data. Nothing. All right, so let's go back to our screen here. Let's go right into PCM. See if there are any updates for it. And there is an update. But unfortunately, this is the wrong code. This is for a po520 oil pressure too low code. We have a circuit code, a circuit malfunction code. So we're gonna ignore this. It does not have any relevance to our issue. Thought we were gonna get off easy on that one, guys. All right, let's go to data. See if we can get a data pit up for oil pressure. Oh, right here. Let's put a graph up of this, just one. Let's get that up on the screen. Let's get our oil temp up on the screen, oil pressure, voltage, and see if we can't find our RPM. Sorry if the camera's a little shaky, guys. I'm holding the camera while diagnosing this and looking at it. Engine speed right here. Okay, now let's graph those selections. All right, so what are we looking at right now? Our oil looks to be warmed up. No pressure. We're gonna start the vehicle up. Vehicle's running. All right, it's saying 13, 14 PSI at idle, which is absolutely a problem. Rev it up a little bit more pressure, but nowhere. So our pressure is responding, it is moving, but it's not what it's supposed to be. Not even close. I'm really suspecting at this point, guys, a bad sensor, being that we have so much, our sensor is responding, it is changing as we rev it, so our sensor is working, but I do not believe it to be correct. This motor is quiet as can be, not making any noise whatsoever. If we had 8 PSI of oil pressure at idle, this would definitely be a noisemaker. 3 PSI and almost no pressure. This thing would be making a lot of noise. So without going crazy, look at that, and our oil light just came on the dash. And again, our engine is just quiet as can be. Doesn't make any noise whatsoever. Just because I've been through this so many times, I could go a little deeper into testing the sensor itself, as well as the wiring from the sensor to the computer, but really there's no need, being that we've seen this so many times with these 5.7 Hemis. The sensor is responding. If I had a dead number here and it wasn't changing when I was revving it, I would definitely suspect a wiring issue or still a sensor issue. But being that we're changing, I'm really ruling out any type of wire or circuit issues, and I'm really going to chase that sensor down. Again, just because I've seen it so many times, it's kind of repetitive. We know what's going on here. So there it is, guys. Oil pressure sensor is going to be the problem. I will replace it and make another video with a replacement. If I'm feeling a little spunky that day, I might even test the circuit as well as the sensor, just to show you the failed readings on that. But again, this is a very common problem with these 5.7s. We do see it a lot with these failed sensors. If I didn't see that number moving as I was revving it, I would absolutely look further into the harness, really test the sensor the right way and test the circuit. But being that we are seeing that number move, it's really not going to be anything in the harness and the wiring. It's more than likely the sensor. And that's it, guys. This is the YTech program. For you guys who are not familiar with this, this is the factory Mopar tool, MicroPod 2 we use for this vehicle. It's 2007, so this is a canned vehicle, so this will work with the MicroPod 2. You can do everything to this, flashing, everything the dealer can do. It's really a great tool, kind of expensive for the homeowner guys and do-it-yourself guys, but for the professional techs, it's definitely something they should invest in, and you guys should invest in. And look at that. Hold on. We got 0 now. 0 PSI out of that. And like I said, this motor is just purring quietly. No noises, no nothing. It definitely is the oil pressure sensor that failed. So there it is, guys. Like I said, there's definitely, you could go further into it and test it more. Just being that it's a failure we see quite often, we already know where to go with this vehicle. There's no reason to go any further. I will replace the sensor. I'll make a video on that and show you guys how to do it and go from there. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Hey guys, this is Ryan at Doyle's Automotive. So we just went ahead and replaced the oil pressure sensor switch on this 2007 Durango with the old Hemi in it. And previously we showed you our little diagnostic on our YTech and showed what was going on with the oil pressure concern. I would have videotaped taking the sensor out, but it's really tough to get in there to show you guys what's going on, so I'm going to do my best just to explain it to you guys. It is on the passenger side of the engine, in the front of the motor, pretty far down, below the alternator, next to the oil filter housing. You really can't miss it, but like I said, it's really tough to get in there and film. I just couldn't film it. It is a 3-wire sensor. This is the old sensor here. So you just get in there with a socket. I'll tell you what size socket it was. 1/16" socket you get in there with. Pull your old sensor out. This is a Chrysler connector here, so you do have that red tab. You got to push the red tab through and then go ahead and unplug the connector. Once that's done, you can go ahead and unthread this, take it out, and thread your new one back in. It's a really quick job. It's not too hard. I do have the engine up to operating temperature right now. It's at 183. Our oil temp is at 141. So we're right there. So I'll just go ahead and show you guys our readings on our YTech, show you the confirmed fix, and that's really it. Simple diag on this one. All right, so you can see our oil temperature is 143. Oil pressure is at 39 PSI, fully warmed up, 38 PSI at idle. You clearly see our difference from yesterday when we looked at it. So it's clearly a confirmed fix here, guys. So that's really it. Again, guys, 2007 Dodge Durango with the 5.7 Hemi in it, and oil pressure sensor, really easy diagnosis. As long as you have a capable scanner, you do not need the Chrysler YTech to diagnose this. Any generic OBD will show you that oil pressure PID in the data stream menu, and then you could diagnose it from there. As long as you see that voltage changing as you rev it, and the motor's pretty quiet, you'll be all right. And usually it's the sensor. You could have went ahead and put a mechanical gauge on the vehicle and checked actual oil pressure to confirm, and checked your wiring to confirm and be 100% sure. But just because it's a pattern failure and we see it so often, these oil pressure sensors going bad, that there's really no need to go any further. Thanks for watching, guys. Like the video or dislike it, subscribe, Write a comment on there on any other videos you want to see. Programming we do, a lot of diagnostic work, a lot of mechanical repair. Thanks. Have a good one.